Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Greg M here with your sports report. This is Greg M on the go. And I'm talking track and field, as you can see right here with Shericka Jackson. I just wanted to go more into this, right? She had no help in the race. No help from the win, definitely no help from fellow athletes. Not blaming them, but it'd be nice if they had someone else in the race like Gabby Thomas. Because that's who I was kind of disappointed not to see. And was kind of hoping to see Sha'Carri Richardson jump in there too for one last run too, the challenge. But anyway, Shericka had to run that race by herself. She got going, she covered the curve, but, not in the same dynamic, hard pressing manner that we saw in the earlier season when she ran 21.4. She was kind of sluggish. And when she got off the curve at about 110, she was still kind of like trying to get back up in the gear, as if you watch that race carefully. And then she finally started moving at about 130 or so. By the time she got to 150, she was already well ahead of everybody. No one could stay with her. And of course, the times were like 22, second place with Talu. All the other women were like 22 to mid 22s. So definitely no help with any of the athletes. We need to have some athletes that are running 21.8s and 21.7s to go up against somebody running 21.41, especially coming next year. She's getting older. And, when you get these missed opportunities, man, it's kind of like, it's not so bad because, she still had a great season, still earn her money. So, it's not a total disappointment. And she's going to go for her Olympic title next year. And another chance to go for these, world record in the 200 and improve her 100 meter speed. But for her to break the 200 meter world record, her 100 meters have to get faster. She has to keep up that strength workout, the explosiveness, the dynamics, so she can continue to have those wicked, massive dry face coming out the blocks. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to have that strength for the 200 and that speed endurance, especially when you're running rounds and all that. Because you want to be able to repeat the times that you did from the semifinals and even improve upon that and do better in the finals. This was a one race. Everybody had a little chance to recover. It was Diamond League. Everybody vying for the top spot in the Diamond League to out-earn each other or whatever. And have fun at the end of the season and see where they at the end. And how much more they have to work or what they have to do to improve. But if she had run that 200 around the time when that 100 meter hurdles ran, say that ran the 200 right after, right? The 100 meter women's hurdles, that had a 1.8 win, and that win was still, even if it died down a little bit, down to a 1.2 or 1.5, man, she would have had that 200 meter world record. Or even if she didn't get it, I think she would have run under 21.4. She would have ran 21.37. That's what I think. Even with just a 1.0 win. I want her to have the same kind of win like FloJo. 1.3 or 1.5, even 1.8 like the women hurdles had yesterday. And yes, Toby Hamasan run a fast time due to that help from the win. But it seemed like every time Shericka Jackson ran her 200 races, when she was attempting from the World Championships on down to this meet in Prefontaine Classic, she just couldn't get that damn help from the win. And then she didn't have, outside of the World Championships, she didn't have a Gabby Thomas or Sha'Carri Richardson or, Dina Asher-Smith in the race. The women are all in the 22-second range. And she's the only one running, mid-21s, right? Mid to low 21s, like 21.4 is kind of low 21, you know what I'm saying? So she had to be challenging herself and running all by herself. And at the end of the season, it's just a lot tougher. Long season. I'm just glad that, she ended up healthy. And I hope she stay healthy into next year. Because, from one thing to the next, when you have your goals and you're trying hard and you're trying to push yourself, it can lead to injuries. So let's hope that in the process of going for world records, she doesn't injure herself, but stay focused and keep the workout balance. And I'm sure our coach is going to be doing that. Right? But I think definitely work on the speed. Improve the 100 meter speed. Keep helping to develop those fast twitch muscle fibers, get them firing so you can run 10.65 again and then do it more consistently. Not 10.65 and then back to 10.8s. You know, you 10.65, even if I have to get to a 10.69, then come back down to a 10.63, 10.60. I would like to see her hit 10.57 or 10.59. Because she's running those kind of times. I don't think she even need the win. She can run it all by herself and do it when you're kind of fresh in the season. Or peak right for the Olympics and pull it off at the Olympics. I don't know what kind of track France is going to have. I don't know how fast that track is going to be. I assume they're going to have a meet there maybe at least one time before the Olympics for athletes to test on a track and feel it out. We'll see what happens. But that's just my take, you know. If she had that same wind condition during the 100-meter hurdles, man, I know they can't rearrange the schedule because they don't want to help her. I mean, she's from Jamaica. Maybe she was a US athlete. Maybe they would have moved up the race a little earlier. Because you know, when you run that race at the end of the day, way down in the evening, there's not going to be hardly any wind condition unless some unusual weather pattern develop that brings some wind that late in the evening, which I say can happen, but then that might have been negative wind. So, you know, you can't predict what the environment is going to do or the climate, but man, it's like the 100-meter women hurlers got that win, but Shericka just can't get that help, man, for some reason. No help to break the world record. Well, let's see if she gets some help next year and see some other women step it up. You know, Gabby Thomas, if she can keep up with it, you know, keep doing them 21.6 and improve, and Shakira Richards and Dean Asher-Smith. Elaine Thompson-Herah, I mean, you know, she finished out the season well if she gets back into 200. Remember she ran a 21.5, what was it, 21.54 a couple years ago when she won that 200. So, and you know, we need to get a couple of women up there, man, to bust out in that 200 because Shericka is all by herself in the 21.4. We need somebody to get down to 21.4 also, and 5s and 6s. Now that would definitely push a world record to, you know, to where it would, I think it would be broken if you get that kind of caliber athletes together. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents on this whole thing. We'll see if she get more help next year. Olympics is next year. So let's go on, let's get ready for that. All right. That's it. That's my 2 cents I want to put out there until next time.